so that we can also take our time. And maybe we can also ask you some questions.
Yeah, I want to let you do yours.
Okay, we're going in the basement first.
Okay. Yeah, it looks pretty small actually.
Well, these narrow, it's normal.
Okay.
That's normal. We have a damaged door. This floor is weak. You have some water caving to look like that surface. That's not mold, but it could have been. Ooh, small. We will have to adjust these steps.
Okay.
Because they are too narrow and a tall person won't come down here. Okay, we're in the basement now.
Okay.
You have vegetation coming inside of the house, as you can see. Ooh, them take light back. And then your panels will all need to be upgraded.
Okay. It's not knob and tube, is it? It's just old.
No, you got some knob and tube, and you have some upgrades that were done, which is normal.
Okay.
But you still got fuses.
Are there three?
Go ahead.
Are there 3 electrical panels for each of the units?
Each of the units, yes.
Okay.
So you got 1, 2, 3 that have to be upgraded, and this will have to be also done as well. Here and here.
Okay.
Then we move down.
Is this a shared basement, by the way, Mitch?
Yes, all the basements are shared for 3 plexes.
Okay.
We will have to figure out what this is correctly because there's a breaker on it. You have PEX plumbing, which is a good thing. So we'd have to test the water lines to make sure that they're intact. You do have some drain repair here that goes to here. So you do have some drain repair. This is an old stack here. This, but it looks in pretty good shape, but we would test it to make sure it's not cracked.
Okay.
Then you're moving over to your HVAC. You got older furnaces, so both of these furnaces will be replaced.
Oh, so both of them are too old to be used, you reckon?
They are too old, yeah. You will have more repairs on these opposed to buying brand new ones.
Okay, noted. So are there supposed to be 3 units?
There are 3 units, so the upstairs may be electrical, because I do see an electrical hookup for electric hot water tank here.
Okay.
Which is here. So this may be your 3rd floor hot water tank, which is electric.
Okay.
And then you got 2 gas hot water tanks that are obviously outdated, need to be replaced.
Right. So for the electrical, could you just take a look at the label when you could?
The label on
see. Yeah.
That's a Whirlpool.
Okay.
This thing is...
Any dates on it?
This thing is from 2008. 2003 right here. 2003.
Oh, so it's 2003.
They get electric tank upstairs is 2003. The Bradford and white one is, what's the date on this one? That's the date normally be right here. 2009.
Okay. It's
and
not
then the last
so old, is it?
Yeah, they old there. There's then here. This one is super old. This is a High Point. And this one is actually 2011.
Okay.
You got some missing ductwork here. Gas lines have been cut. They got to be repaired. So you got HVAC and you got electrical in the basement so far. The basement is fairly dry, but you got a busted window here.
Mm-hmm.
So I would recommend for the basement, if you went glass block, it's energy efficient and it's more secure because you got one broken window, two broken windows. So for you have 3 gas meters, which is nice. They are fairly new. The gas company recently did these. 1, 2, 3. Your water
Okay.
main is here. It's missing, so we got to bust that wall out and rerun it, reattach. So they stole that out of here.
Okay. So would there be 3 water meters?
There would be 3 water meters, 3 gas meters because you got 3 units. Yes.
Okay.
And then up here, you got to fix all of this because this is illegal.
What is it?
That's electrical. That should be in a junction box.
Okay.
So it should be exposed like that. So you got plumbing as well too. So you got HVAC, plumbing, electrical in the basement. A lot of vegetation coming out in this house. I would recommend, because of this vegetation, that you do a camera scope of the drain to make sure the drain is clear.
Mm-hmm.
Just because it's a lot of vegetation just around the house, period. Like as you can see there has been some electrical upgrades, but then you got this right here. This is knob and tube. That will have to be fixed.
Okay.
And then your ductwork would have to be repaired because this could be asbestos lining on this.
Okay.
So, and that's normal with these houses, just so you know.
Mm-hmm.
And everything. Other than that, the basement is fairly dry. You wouldn't do nothing major in the basement other than that, except establish a wash area for the dryers, because there's not one here established.
Okay. But there are lighting points in the basement, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Like, for instance, you got like a lot of illegal stuff. Like this is illegal.
Okay.
And
Does it look
then,
like the foundations are pretty intact?
yes, oddly enough, the foundation looks pretty good, and it looks very dry down here. And we didn't hear rain, so that's a good thing. Even with the broke window, there's no
Okay.
flooding,
Sounds
so
good.
that's a good thing there. So plumbing was cut here because this is only one unit, and we gotta go all the way upstairs. Okay, there go the second one here. So
Mm-hmm.
you got
Mm-hmm.
both. Okay, so you're good with the pecs going upstairs. The new drain, this will have to be sealed to keep rodents from coming inside.
Okay. Were any of the pipes cast iron?
No, the auto's been eliminated.
Okay.
You got all PEX plumbing. This is your PEX plumbing. This is all your new plumbing.
Okay.
All your new plumbing that's run down to each hot water tank as well. So you're good there. Just you want to do a pressure test on it. If you buy the property, to make sure there's no leakage. But again, with
Okay.
all this vegetation that's coming in,
Mm-hmm.
I would strongly recommend that you do a scope of the drain just to make sure it's clear and there's no roots or nothing there, so that when you rent the house out, there's no backup or no flooding.
Okay.
All of this will be demoed out because this is your old doorbell system. And this normally, if it gets hot, will start a fire.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, the basement is fairly, I'm surprised it's in pretty good shape and a lot of updates been done. But unfortunately, you got to replace 3 hot water tanks and 2 furnaces. And when we get on the 3rd floor, we'll see what the heating source is there. I would recommend, like here, you do have some issues with the wall here. If you can see in the video, and I'll walk up closer to it,
Mm-hmm.
you see
Mm-hmm.
how the wall
Cracks.
sticks out here?
Mm-hmm.
And this is on the opposite, there's a tree right here.
Right.
So that tree root is pushing against this wall, but it's
Okay.
not pushing no water in the house. So that's a good thing there.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a good thing there. But even because you do have a little bow because of that tree in this root that covers this line here.
Right.
You know, but again, surprisingly, there's no water, there's no leakage, and here's your drain.
Mm-hmm.
Your wash drain. So that's a good thing there.
Mm-hmm.
So why did they eliminate the washing? I don't understand. But they got a lot of, like I said, a lot of illegal wiring down here. They just left exposed.
Okay, noted. So in terms of
You
the
know,
staircase going down to the basement, is it mandatory that we do anything, or is it all right just to leave it the way
I
it
would
is?
recommend that you at least lower the steps because they're too high. Like right now, I got to bend down to go back upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
So it would be hard to move your equipment here
Mm-hmm.
because it's low. It's too high. This thing should be down at least 2 inches, whereas till you can clear it. Because right now, you're gonna bump your head each and every time you go up and down the steps. And then this port, and this there, then this landing will have to be rebuilt because you can see the outside there. It's caving in. You can see how much caved in over here.
Okay.
So this landing will be redone. And it's kind of weak. Okay, we're going upstairs now. Going to first unit. Oh wow, they got the pillar stick floor. Ugh, this is terrible. New kitchen base cabinet sink. This house got power. The light is on.
Oh, so there is power?
There may be power here, yes. You got vinyl windows, which is always good. You're missing a window here.
Mm-hmm. Could I just check quickly with you in terms of the building code? Must it be double glazed or just simple windows is
No,
fine?
simple windows are fine, but they took this whole replacement window out, so this one will have to be replaced.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't replace this window. This was a regular older window.
Okay.
You come in the living room, you got regular windows in here, but you got all your storms. You got a missing storm here, but you can put a screen down and you're good there. Your upstairs is a basic unit flip, but you got a warped floor. And the reason why I say that is you probably can't see it real good in the video, but I'm walking downward now.
Mm.
I'm walking downward now. And then when you look here, feel like it floats up. So we might do a little leveling, but if you put carpet in, you won't really notice it.
Okay. So it's not a foundation issue, right?
That's not a foundation issue. That's a leveling issue.
Okay. All right.
Okay, in the bedroom, these floors are terrible. I don't know why they painted them. But again, another missing window.
Mm-hmm.
Some doorknobs that you got to replace.
Is that to the wardrobe?
This is the first bedroom.
Yep, but that doorknob in the corner, that's to the wardrobe, is that right?
Here's the closet, yeah.
Yep, okay.
Nice deep closet. Very deep closet. Got to put the clothes rack in here.
Okay.
Okay, moving down. We're now in the bathroom. The sink was stolen. It should be a tub surround around this wall.
There should be a what, sorry?
Wall. A tub surround.
Like a surround.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, waterproofing.
They don't have one here. You should have one here. And the tub would need to be reglazed.
Mm-hmm.
New toilet, new vanity, new mirror. This is the rear bedroom. And again, if you look outside, you can see all the trees in the jungle you got back there. That's a lot. Wow.
Okay.
I just had in the garage. This is the hallway. Then we come out. This would be your stove and refrigerator area. That's the gas line for the stove, the outlet for the refrigerator.
Are all the power outlets seemingly all right?
They look to be okay, but what we do, we certify all of them because they got to be grounded. And if they're not grounded, you put 2-prong in to make them non-grounded. So we certify all of those. All right, we're moving upstairs to the second floor.
Did you have a question, Han?
I'm good.
Here's the second floor. They got little storage in the hallway. Again, you got a kitchen base up here that's damaged, so I would recommend replacing it. The upper cabinets could be kept. Again, no replacement windows. You have a broke window here. Here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Again, living room and dining room almost similar to the one downstairs. A little bit more leveler up here. So that's a good thing.
Okay. Could we just take a look at that fireplace?
You got to do repair here.
What exactly is this area?
You repair it. Ain't too much you can do. Now your porch, it needs some work. If you're to purchase this, as you can see, your porch needs dire help.
Mm-hmm.
All this wood is rotten. The support in the middle, I'm not going to walk on that because that might be weak, is deteriorated. That's why the house dips, so you got to rejack that back up and replace all of this. You have some siding repair here. You have some siding repair. You have siding repair on the soffit for the ceiling. For the rest of the house is wood. And again, as you can see, you don't have replacement windows. So if you want to replace windows, let me know. But this all has to be jacked up. This is all rotten.
Right. So it's supposed to be straight, right? And it's not like the design is straight in a V shape.
It must be straight, yes. Okay. That's a hell of a dip. So let you know that this support beam is completely rotten.
Okay. Is that fairly major to replace the support beam?
You got to replace the support beam and replace all the damaged wood that's in there.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a lot of bad wood here.
Okay.
Okay, let's move up. Move along. Okay, we're going back inside. You do have 2 entrances to the. No, this is a closet. Wow. They took the entrance and made it a closet. Wow. That's a nice closet, though. Okay, we're moving along. That could tell you there's problems with your gutters in the corner here. Mm-hmm. You have problems with your gutter, not the roof. That's your gutter. And again, you got trees around this, so I'm not surprised. This closet is deeper, as you can see, but it's not, they don't have the opening to the side this time upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
They cut this open because your stack is cracked. They did a stack repair.
Right.
This stack was cracked. So they did a quick seal on it. It might have held, might not. We won't know until we test it. The upstairs bathroom, same thing. Tub surrounds, new toilet, new vanity, new light fixture, all the GFIs and everything tested, and you're good to go. Here, back bedroom. The window is broken. That's why you got leaves in here completely. And again, it shows you how badly this jungle is. All this has to be cut out. This is bias in your house. This is doing up. That's all in your gutter and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then you come on this side here. You see a big old tree with the limbs coming up to the house. It's causing the damage to your gutters.
As you walk through the house, are there any smoke detectors that you can see?
No smoke detectors. You got to install all 10-year smoke detectors.
Okay.
Okay, we want to head to the third floor. Oh, this, I hate these floors. Okay, we're going upstairs to the third floor. A lot of weather damage.
You can't go up to the third floor from the front, right? You have to go up from the back.
From the back, correct.
Okay,
So we're coming up there.
but you can go up from the second floor from the front, right? So the second floor have two.
No, we come up from the back hallway.
Even on the second floor, you can't go up from the front.
Yeah, they're separated. Yes. So you got 3 separate units.
Okay, thanks.
Broke window here. Weather damage. Weather damage. The vanity is still upstairs here, but needs to be updated. Very small bathroom. Wow. Very, very small bathroom. Little baby tub. A lot of weather damage here. They had a raccoon here at one point in time. Y'all see all the footprints? This is the living space. So they hit a, what's the name up here? They hit a gas mounted heater up here on the wall. That go to gas valve there. I would recommend electric baseboard heating if it was me. Now this is where it gets tricky. This is your bedroom. This is your closet. And the bedroom. See all that illegal wiring? That's terrible. This is your closet. But then you have a front porch that's in bad shape here. Look at this. You can't even open the door. The screen door. That roof is not good. You see it from the picture. You see the hole over there? Let me open this door. Hold up. Okay. I really don't want to walk on this thing. This thing looks dangerous. But you see right here? You see the hole in the roof?
Mm-hmm.
It's on both sides. It's on both sides. So you're going to definitely need a roof here. You got like 2 layers of roof on here. So you would need a roof here as well. And this porch will have to be rebuilt because this porch is dangerous. Or you could eliminate it altogether. But that's dangerous right now. So I can fall straight through there. It's not a bad third floor unit.
In terms of the flooring, can any of it be saved, or do we need to replace it, lay over LVP or carpet or something?
LVP or carpet would be your best bet because these floors are not savable. LVP in the kitchen and bathrooms. LVP flooring in the kitchen and bathrooms. Again, what I would do upstairs if you were to buy this, I would recommend electric baseboard heaters up here, opposed to running a natural gas unit up here, which you could, and it would heat this whole unit. Because you already got the setup for it. So I can quote you on both.
I think that'd be good.
But you would need to decide do you want to save these windows or replace them for now. I can give you a quote on both.
Okay.
It'll be much cheaper to repair the windows, but some of them are not repairable and some of them are missing. So the ones that's missing, we will replace completely.
Okay.
Most of it is a basic rehab. Let's take a look at the outside at the back of the house.
Yeah. Maybe you can identify as well how many trees should be cut.
Yes.
Mitch, maybe before you go down, I got a question. There seems to have a door on your left, I guess, that is outside. Is it? Am I right? Because just now when you were on the third level, there seems to be at this corner on your left there seems to be like a door that goes out. And when I look at the listing photo, there seems to be like a stairs at the outside. I'm not sure if I'm correct or wrong.
I will see when we go outside. We'll double check if we didn't look at the outside yet. It may be on the back of the house. It's down the front of the house. So let's check the back of the house. This is plywood flooring, so we had to redo this porch. It's all plywood. So when we come outside, if it hit a fire escape going upstairs, they took it out. I don't know what to call this right here, but a mess. You see all the vegetation on the house?
Yep.
So all this about to be cut out and pulled away from the house. I would strongly recommend trimming these trees away from your driveway. You got some soffit repair on the side of the house.
The pavements
So
are they?
There's actually porch at the back too, right? Because
you said what happened?
There's a porch at the back.
Yes, you got 3 porches on the back. Yes.
Right. So we didn't get to see the porches at the back, right?
We didn't get to the back porch because the door is sealed. So we had to if you buy it, we will open it. But all these porches need work done on them. They all are in bad shape. You can lock up now. You do have some outside painting. You got chip and paint here.
But the sidings, are they in decent condition?
The walls are in decent condition, but you got scraping, you got to do some touch-up painting and replace the missing siding in the front of the house.
What about the driveways? Are they cracked and need to be fixed up?
The driveway is actually the nicest thing about the house.
That's a sad thing to say, though.
Okay, well, you get here. If you're going with a voucher, we got to put a handrail here. It's good to have brick steps because they're sturdy. But again, if you sit down here now, if you look up, you can see where the damage is. You can see how that porch, how the beam is up in the porch opposed to sitting flat like that one. And like that one, you see how it's pushed in?
Yes.
Like all of this mess here, this is not even your yard, but it's affecting you. But the tree is in your yard, though. That's a problem. That tree, see all of this here?
Mm-hmm.
And you see how the trees are on top of your roof? Even with a new roof, you won't get insured because of the tree. So this tree has to be removed.
Can
Completely
we
removed.
remove it if it's not in our yard?
It's in your yard. See, it's in your yard.
Yeah.
Oh, it is. Okay.
It's in your yard.
Okay, I see it now. Got it.
Okay.
It's basically half dead because it's into the fence.
So
Like all here.
when
Like
when
all
they
this
drive
stuff
in,
like
they will drive. When they drive in up the driveway, every family will park at the back, right? They don't park
Correct.
on the driveway.
Correct.
Okay, but how many cars do you think can the back, assuming everything here is cleared up, how many cars would it take?
Once you clear all this out here, everybody can park in the back comfortable. You can get up to 4 cars
How
in that
many cars?
park in that backyard. 4 cars.
4 cars.
4
Okay.
cars, then you got the driveway, but you can park a dozen of cars there too.
And you can do street parking. So I guess.
Yes.
Okay, so that's
You
enough.
got plenty of parking. I don't know what to describe
Thanks.
this as. This is a mess. This ain't nothing but bugs and just a headache.
Yikes.
Yes, this is terrible here. It's like it just grew.
Well, I'm sure if we play hide and seek, you can't find me.
Yes. Now as you can see next door, they are remodeling the house next door, so you got renovation on the street, so that's a good thing here.
Why do you say it's a good thing?
You got people next door renovating. Somebody bought this house and they're actually renovating it right now. They put a new roof on.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's a lot of wood damage. That's a lot of wood damage they got to do over here.
Okay.
So you guys will do the same thing because your roof is bad as well.
Oh no. And roofs are pretty expensive.
Yes and no. Like this roof right here will probably run you like $9,500.
Okay.
So it's not crazy expensive, but it's expensive.
Okay. And just from your estimates, how long do you think it would take to rehab this place?
Honestly, because the house is not in bad shape, you're doing a basic, like almost unit turning each unit, other than putting new stuff in and stuff like that. You're looking at about a 5 to 6 week or less project. I did the roof done in one day. My guys do roofs in one day.
Right. That's pretty quick.
So my main concern would be getting this beam on the front of the house fixed before they put the roof, right, while they're doing the roof. And then also, you want to do a camera check of the drain just to make sure that even though there's no flooding, because you got so many trees. You got this tree here. You got this tree here. And you got trees on the side of the house. You just want to make sure that your drain is not, it's not messed up.
Yep. So in terms of trees, Mitch, how many trees do you think we need to remove? Is it only that one on the side?
Only the one on the side is the main one you got to move. It's removed. And all that junk in the back. That's it. The rest of it is tree trimming.
Okay. Okay. So in terms of scope,
and you mentioned about pressure. You mentioned about pressure testing all the plumbings, right?
Yes, we're gonna do it. Once you purchase the property, we would do right now. You got brand new PEX throughout the whole house, so it looks to be pretty good. And PEX normally withstands weather, but I have always pressure tested all my lines once we reestablish the water system, just to make sure there's no leaks, as we do the repairs.
Correct.
Okay. So in terms of scope for repairs, is it something that you can do entirely?
Yes, I'm doing one. I'm doing one worse than this right now.
Right. It's good to know.
I'm doing one. I'm doing one literally like 7 minutes from here right now. We're doing one in East Cleveland that's worse than this one.
Okay. Could you tell me a little bit about this area, since you seem to have done work around this area?
I grew up in this neighborhood.
Oh, okay. So what would you say in terms of safety and crime?
This is a very nice, quiet. This is a very nice, quiet street. There's no real crime. Like it's crime in the neighborhood, but not directly here. You know, you're gonna get that everywhere in Cleveland. I live on the west. I live on the west side, and it's fairly quiet, but we still do get. You know, we just had somebody, crash into a store, and there was a shooting down the street from me. Just 2 days ago. You know,
Okay.
so you get it, but you wouldn't get it on this street here because this street is it's fairly decent. You know, it's a very decent neighborhood. Nice. It's a pretty nice house. It's just it needs a lot of TLC. But once you get done with it, you will add to the neighborhood, which is nice, and you'll have a nice house.
Okay. Yeah.
But the only problem, the only problem is, because I got another client like you guys that let her buy multi-units. You got 2 empty lots, so we got to be careful of rodents. That's it.
Right. Do you mind just
But other than
panning
that,
around so that I could just take a look at this street and the neighboring houses? Yeah.
like right now, you are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You're the 14. You like the 15th two-family here, so that's a good thing. And then when you get close to the corner, it's 2 brand new houses there.
So this whole street is
then
pretty much duplexes and triplexes, is that right?
duplexes, triplexes, a couple of singles. You're accessible to the freeway. You got some options here. You got a tire repair shop up the street. You got options here.
Okay.
And then on the neighboring street, there's more two-family houses. 1, 2, 3. So you got a lot of two-family houses in this neighborhood.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I think sounds good. Julia, any questions?
No, I think it's pretty clear. I don't have any question.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm be honest
Anything
with you.
else?
I'm surprised in the condition of. I thought it was gonna be worse.
Actually, we thought the same just from the pictures.
I'm gonna be honest. I thought it was. Honestly, I thought it was gonna be worse than what I saw.
Okay.
So that's a good thing. So that's a good thing that it was not as bad as what I saw.
Yeah. Okay, just another question. Since you are doing a house just quite nearby, would you know for sure whether we need to have a POS inspection on this place?
You wouldn't need I might if there is a point. If there was a point of sale inspection, you would know it from the city already.
Okay.
If there's not one, you don't need one because you don't want the city in your business like that, adding cost to your rehab. So if there's no point of sale and they're not really, and they didn't ding you for nothing on a point of sale from the city, which you can check to make sure, you're good to go.
Okay.
Because
sorry, you go ahead.
If there is one, I would need to see it before we do the quote.
Okay.
Because I would need to make sure that everything they want done is done.
Okay.
But if there's not one, we can go in, we can renovate it, and then we can get ready for your rental registration and get you some tenants in here. After we do the lead test. So we gotta do a lead we gotta do a lead test of the property once we're done renovating it.
Okay. Yeah. I think essentially, Mitch, for us, we are investors, as you can gather from now. And basically, we just want to get the house in a decent rent-ready condition and hopefully get as good ARV as possible. It doesn't have to be a perfect place by all means, but we want to be able to fetch decent rents and to be able to secure good ARV on this. So perhaps, in your estimate, you can reflect that as well.
Well, basically what I do is all my estimates cover voucher programs and all that good stuff for you. And basically basically my quote will basically bring the ARV definitely up and improve and make sure the house improves the neighborhood.
Okay.
Because the thing about it is, because again, you want, like, again, with Section 8, you can get almost 1,100 per unit in the third floor up to 1,000, and rents. You want to make sure that we're giving them a nice quality unit.
Understand.
Nice quality housing and stuff like that. and again, I'm very mindful of that because I'm also an investor. So when I look at properties for my potential clients or my current clients, my bidding is as if I'm buying the property myself as well.
Right.
That could be a good thing. That could be a bad thing. because sometimes by me being the general contractor myself, I might shortchange myself. but I go into it. I say this to all my new clients and all my current clients will tell you the same thing. I be it for the relationship. I don't be it for the job.
I like that. I really like
I
that.
be it for relationship, because again, like I said, we do this one, we move on to the next one, we move on to the next one. And you build for the long-term relationship because again, you're gonna need once we get done, you're gonna still need somebody to do maintenance. I'm your maintenance guy. You're gonna probably need somebody to help you if you don't have a property management company. Lease the house. I can help you do that. I do that for my other clients. It's a lot of different things I can do for you. So my quote is to establish a long-term business relationship with you guys.
Yes, I like that because we do intend to hopefully keep on investing in more properties, and we just want to work with, as few people as possible. If you're our guy, you're our guy.
So that's my goal. A lot of these guys, they don't think like that. A lot of them come in and they try to, overbid, and I'm like, and then also, if you did, talk to somebody else and you need a second opinion, like I always tell you, yes or no, if you're overpaying for something, because again, I don't like to see my clients get, took advantage of.
Understand. Okay.
So, and stuff like that. So that's the reason why, like, when some people come in and they'll say, oh, you need this, you need that. And they're like, no, you don't. You need this, you need that. That's the reason why I like video chatting because it's a whole lot better than pictures.
Yeah.
Got it.
You get to see it firsthand. You get to see what I see. So if I see something that's concerned, you get to see it. And then also when I do my updates on the rehab, I don't send pictures. I send timestamp. I use a timestamp app that shows you shows your address, shows your progress, and shows videos. I really send pictures now. I always send videos because I love to walk through a house and say, look, remember how I look today? This is how I look tomorrow. Remember this right here was messed up. We got rid of this tree. Now this whole area is clear. Remember this ugly roof with these holes in it? You got a brand new roof. I mean, believe it or not, it gets you excited.
Absolutely.
It gets you excited because you're looking at the videos and you like, whoa, wait a minute, that's my property. Yes, it's your property. And then if I run into a problem, I tell all potential clients, like, you can send me 100 pictures and it still won't tell a story. It's just 100 pictures. But if I'm looking at a video and I'm walking that house and I'm walking like I'm you and I'm explaining to you what we're doing, you have a better understanding of what we're doing.
That's right.
Opposed to me sending you 100 pictures and you like, Mitch, what am I looking at? But that video tells the story. So basically, like we did this, like when you guys review the video from this recording and you look at it, you're gonna say, hey, wait a minute, okay, this is what it was before. And then when you see it come together and start coming to life, now you get to see the whole difference. You're like, whoa, wait a minute, this is a different house. And you're like, that's my house. And your tenants the same way when they see the house. They be like, wow. Because
right.
also when I walk through these houses, if I can't live in a house, I won't rent it. If I won't live in that neighborhood, I would advise them to buy in that neighborhood. Because again, I'm very conscientious of you, but I'm also conscientious of the tenants that's going inside the house.
That's right.
Because a happy tenant is a long-term tenant.
Mm-hmm. You got that right.
So
yep.
you know,
I'm glad you're an
so
investor
again,
as well, so you understand.
Yes, and also with the investor, investors are happy. You get somebody move you out, say your house 2, 3, 4 years, you're happy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know, and you know, and everything goes good, and you got low maintenance. And also, just so you guys know, I do provide a 6-month warranty on all my work.
Okay, that's
So
fantastic.
basically, so that tells you one that I'm gonna do it right, because if I don't do it right, and that's also my subcontractor. They have to honor the same warranty,
Mm-hmm.
or they can't work for me.
Mm-hmm.
Because I want to give you the peace of mind that you're not going out here hiring somebody to come in and fix something that we can simply fix ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
And why
Yeah.
would you have to spend more money and you already spent money?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I stand firmly on my warranty, and you see that in the contract when I write the contract up and everything.
Okay, sure. So could I find out from you, how long would it normally take for us to get an estimate from you?
Normally I might it varies. Like sometimes I can sit here and I can give you a rough estimate, but when I need numbers from like my subcontractors, like cutting down a tree or something like that,
Mm-hmm.
that part of it you probably won't get. But like today, because I'm running real crazy because I'm going to Pittsburgh tomorrow for the Browns game, so I
Okay.
would get you a rough estimate today
Okay.
of the stuff that we saw for as the HVAC, the plumbing, anything I gotta do on the house itself that I know that I can get done. I will get to you guys, and I will say I'm still waiting on numbers for maybe replacing the beam in front of the house, or having my tree guy come over and give me an estimate on getting rid of all these trees and stuff over here.
Mm-hmm.
So everything else, I can give you basically almost a rough estimate on, and I give you guys time to check with your realtor to make sure there's no point of sale or anything like that on the property, so that we're good to go.
Okay. Yeah. So just
Because
so that you know, we have been told that we don't need a point of sale inspection because they never filed the vacant. I think some document to say that it's vacant.
But here's the problem that you got with that right there. The city's been driving around, and if they see houses that's vacant or they see stuff missing, they've been condemning houses.
Right.
So you want to
Yeah.
make sure that your house is not condemned, or they have never been in. Long as they have not been in your house, you're good. If they've been in your house, there is a point of sale from the city. So you want to basically make sure with the disclosure part of the deal, that has to be disclosed.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay.
So if that's disclosed, you're good to go there.
Okay. Sure.
You know, so again, on my end, as long as there's no point of sale or nothing like that, we're good to go. I can write you up an estimate and go from there. But it's going to be a couple of things that I'm going to need numbers on, because again, this tree and wherever that is in the back got to come out.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
But the rest
I'll
of it,
I'll also upload this video in case you want to reference it. But if you don't, it's fine.
everything's in my head, you know, because I do my quotes, just so you know. I do an exterior. I start with the exterior, then I move to the basement, and because you got 3 units, you're gonna have basement, unit 1, unit 2, unit 3, exterior.
Okay.
Because everything is done based on the units, you know, because each unit has different needs.
Okay.
So basically you'll get a detailed quote from me and everything like that. And I said I give you a rough estimate. And again, if you guys do discover that there's anything that we do gotta do, I would do. But I was wanting to suggest to you guys, just because of the trees that you got here, to at least do a camera scope of your drain, so we don't get finished and then we gotta, you know, do work on the drain.
Yep, I'm absolutely fine with that. It's not something that you do, is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I got guys replace drains and everything.
Okay, but the scope itself, do you have guys to do
I
that?
do scope myself. I do that myself.
Oh, right. Okay. Just
Yeah, I do it myself. Like I said, you
Yep.
know, I might once I get my guys set up, because I'm starting a project in Solid Village. They got to get the clean out done, and I take care of a couple of things for my nightclub. I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna jot down some notes in my head, and I'm gonna send you guys a rough draft. I just need either a WhatsApp or email.
Okay, that's fine.
If you got WhatsApp, this is my phone number for WhatsApp. Send me a group chat, and I will send you guys a rough estimate there. And then the reason why I do it on WhatsApp, because it's easy for you guys to review, ask questions, and then once everything is finalized, then I do the formal contract, and that way I'm not wasting time on my computer writing the contract 10 times.
Sure. That sounds good.
I try to run from, because I'm so busy in the fields, I try to run from my computer.
Okay, got it. All right. I think
So other than that, we're good to go. I just need the WhatsApp intro. If you guys give me some time today, I will get you some numbers over, and let's make this place beautiful and get some tennis in it, because there is a housing shortage in Cleveland. People do need housing.
Good to know. Yeah. So thank you so much for your time, Mitch. Really appreciate it.
Sure.
I don't want to hold you up any further. But
Thank you.
we'll be in touch.
Yeah.
Definitely, I will. And like I said, don't forget the WhatsApp intro.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will do that.
Talk to you guys.
Thanks, Mitch.
All right.
Thanks, Mitch.
You have a good day.
Enjoy your game
See you
tomorrow.
then.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye-bye. Okay. There we go.
It's good to know it's not as bad as.
You know.
Sorry?
I can't start my videos. When you all pop your video, I can't start. They say your host has okay.
Oh,
okay,
sorry.
okay, can
Yeah.
Alex, I want to let you know, right? The recording, you can stop it, but I realize when you are recording, I can't record.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know why. Because if I were to press record, I'll be stopping the recording.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Tell me what you think, Julia.
Definitely a lot of work, but it's good to know that, he. I don't know. I don't know how much it's gonna cost, right? But I like the part that you asked him about the neighborhood. I think that one gave quite a few extra points to the place. Actually, the basement was a lot better than I expected as well. I expected it to be like full of overgrown plants or something, but okay, there were, which
I actually like this basement more than Purdue.
I know, right? The Purdue one looks bad. This one looks more done up. In fact, you you can quite pretty much use it. Well, other than all the illegal wiring, but otherwise it looks pretty clean. It looks all right. It's dry. Just some cracks on the wall, which I don't know. Those plants, those trees are killing the house.
Yeah.
So yeah. I think from what he said, it sounds like this place can be saved. Quite a bit of replacement stuff. I just can't imagine how much it's gonna cost. Like the tree heater that needs to be replaced, and then a lot of gas. Two of the gas are outdated. Something like that. The gas line is cut. There's a lot of but I guess reattachment is not the big cost. I think the biggest cost and the concern is the front pillar dip.
The support and the beam. Yeah.
I think he's also not sure how much that's going to cost. So I guess that might be the biggest thing. Even if you look at the sidings, they all look all right. In fact, I think you just need to remove all the leaves and grass and whatever you call those overgrown. And probably a paint job. But the roof part, actually, we don't know as well.
Well, he seems to think that the roof needs to be replaced at 9,500.
Yeah.
Thereabouts. But in terms of the balcony, I feel I don't mind removing the balcony. That part I feel is very useless. And for long term, even if we remove it, it might be cheaper than fixing it and then having problems with it on.
You mean the third floor balcony?
Yeah.
You mean the third floor balcony or all the balcony?
The third floor I think maybe the second one we can still save it.
But the second one was the one that was really bad as well. It's all rotten.
But I don't think it costs too much to do that part though. So we will see.
The reason is because the third floor, right, there's no roof on it, so it's everything is hitting on your balcony floor. And then I don't know whether there's any drain to drain the water away. Anyway, it's a bad mixture lah. You don't have roof, you have wood below, rain comes down, no flow out.
Yeah.
He didn't check the porch at the back. The door is at the back, from the inside, not from the outside. I don't think he saw it. So
actually, I don't really get
floor,
the entrances though. Like from the front, we can see their doors.
So I suspect right from the front can go to the second floor. It doesn't look like it can go to the third floor. So So second floor can be accessed from the front and the back. Third floor can only be accessed from the back.
From the back. Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah.
Then both all three have a porch at the back also. Don't know how bad porch is. That's the thing. He thinks that if you review the video, after he came out, right, I asked him that question. He came out, he said that the door cannot be go in. That is not the door. That's the door from the basement. When you go in, right, you go down to the basement, there's one door, and before you turn to go down, right, that is the door that he says cannot come in. So every porch is accessed from the back of the house. If you want, we can review the videos. I saw the door. So that's why I said, hey, if you turn back and see it,
Right.
didn't like. That's the thing.
Okay.
So you take note. You're at the third floor. I saw the door. Then he was talking. I don't interrupt him. Then he walked in. He walked to the staircase. Halfway down, I raised it. Wanted him to go back up and turn and see it, but it's not. So I suspect the third floor porch at the back is as thorough as the front. And the second one will also probably
not
be
surprised.
the issue is because it's not you can't stop the rain from hitting it, so you perpetually have issues. In fact, I'm not even sure that structure is even safe or not.
Yeah.
But having a balcony and a porch does it doesn't raise your rent, but it makes it more appealing. Yeah. So between someone that has a porch and no porch, front porch, back porch, or balcony lah. This is not balcony. Deck. Yeah, back deck, front balcony. Definitely more shiok. You think about it, you also want your balcony, what? Yeah. So it doesn't increase that.
I always feel it's the smokers that really wants the balcony so that they can smoke out there.
Yes, that's one possibilities. Yeah, but even not, they also like to, they like to, yeah, especially when there's sun, they like to go outside, they hang out outside.
Yeah. But do you remember he did say something like on the second floor? He says that, oh, this entrance has been turned into a wardrobe or something.
Yeah, on the front, at the front.
Yeah,
I think it's the one that goes to the third floor.
Yeah, so the stairs cannot reach all the way. Yeah.
To the third,
they have kind of removed that stairs lah. That's why they cannot access from anymore. I think initially it was supposed to, and then they decided to change it to a closet, and then too bad, third floor you go from the back.
Okay.
Good for the investor lah. So you have lesser locks to manage, but not so good for the person staying up there. Every time you gotta go one solid big round. Not very fun.
At least you park at the back lah.
Yeah, they all park at the back one. Most of the time. I mean, depending on space. If the first two and all this kind of, I tell you, if I don't know how much money they have for this kind of neighborhoods, but imagine we talk about it, right? In Malaysia, if all got a lot of cars, like one family got 3 cars, then 2 floors, 3 cars, 6 cars already. Then if all park at the back, the poor guy that park on top come back late at night, park in front, go to the back, then climb all the way up.
True. Yeah. So do you have an idea in your head how much it might cost?
You're asking me, is it?
Yeah.
I tell you the roof, he quote you 9,500 is damn cheap there. Single family home 900 square feet is going to be 9,000 in Columbus already. So this one is like huge as then only 9,500. But again, labor is different pricing in okay, materials everywhere is the same, but labor is different in Cleveland. So it might justify for that. Your heater, again, I don't know how much is it going to be, but your heater, one heater, water heat. Wait, did you say? Yeah, one water heater is about 800-900, but installation another maybe, I don't know. Usually we change heater and furnace in Columbus is 3,000 each lah. So if you have three, so it's like
That's
6 times 3,
9K.
18,000.
Oh.
18, yeah, because furnace also your furnace. Okay, so you got 2 furnace you change on top. He recommend baseboard heater. So 9K plus another 6K, so 9 plus 6. Okay, I'm using Columbus price. Hopefully, material don't change, right? Maybe 7, 8, 900, but then depending on your installation. So I just do a rough estimate lah. So you have 5 mechanicals you have to change, right? So that's like already 15,000 already. Then after your roof another 9,000. Then you need to install baseboard. Baseboard is electrical heater lah, basically. Baseboard heater. The one, I don't know. Hopefully not too expensive. But the guy paying for the electricity will be crying lah, quite extra. Yeah, electrical is more expensive than gas, which is your furnace lah. So yeah lor. But none of your business lah, because the guy who goes up, he's the one paying for it.
Yeah.
Then your foundation, good thing is really your basement very dry, very good. So I'm also very surprised. I did see some watermarks for some reason. There are some watermarks on the floor. You can see like different shades one. So at some point of time, there might be some water that is leaking. At some point lah, maybe not now lah. So that one need to watch out. Yeah lor. The toilet, your sewage, right? That means your waste dump, water waste dump is cast iron, I think. But the rest are all plex, plastic one, so not too bad lah. The guy before you that bankrupt, and that's why got to return the property to the bank is probably try his best to rehab until no money already. Then he
Right.
Yeah, $30,000. We saw the transaction was $30,000. Then after that, so for some reason, then become, is it 30,000, 60,000? I cannot remember. Yeah, I remember it was $30,000. Like not long ago. Yeah.
Yeah, 37,000.
So it's going to be, it's not, I think it's going to be more, I think it's going to be more than 20,000 lah. The rehab plus then you got your
definitely.
LVP, you got your carpet, you got your kitchen.
Yeah.
Your toilet wow, the 3rd floor toilet, I think got challenge there. The guy cannot stand
it doesn't look like, I don't know. I don't even know why there's a tub there, right? Like, how do you even get into the tub when the ceiling is like that? Get in there. I think a bigger guy can't get into the bath.
So there's a need to, so if you ask me, what makes sense is you need to reconfigure. The toilet bowl, toilet area can become a standing shower. The toilet seat, because most of the time you don't stand and shit one lah. You don't stand and pee. I mean, if you configure properly, the toilet seats should be at the slope, at the roof slope, and then after that but for ease, because all the way down is toilet.
Or a liner.
Yeah, so you may but cutting cast iron very expensive one if you need to cut your cast iron and remove them it's not cheap that one. Okay lah. In all context of your entire cost, it's not a big cost lah. Maybe 2,000. I don't know. Anyhow throw one. 2,000 might be at the high end already to change that thing again. But if not, I don't know who's going to rent that place there.
Yeah, I don't know how do you get the shower unless you don't shower. It's like,
I'm thinking don't use a bathtub lah. Is it possible to reconfigure it so that it's not really a bathtub?
Bathtub, a shower, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but you standing shower, you need to move it because you cannot stand at that side. It's like slanted.
Correct.
It's too complicated to shower already.
That's why I don't even know why the bathtub is where it's slanted. Like, so you can only shower in the bathtub, like squat down.
Yeah.
I don't know who designed that. It's terrible.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's wait and see. I'm guessing that it might be higher than 40,000, man.
I think so too. Okay lah, maybe 30,000-40,000 lah. 30 to 40,000 lah.
Got three
Then
leh.
after that,
Yeah, the tree
the
cutting
tree,
and
the tree.
The foundation part. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you see the numbers law, but may have to nego down.
Yeah. Can lah. I don't know how much
Then
further we can
painting
nego
also.
down, but yeah.
Yeah, you got to paint the outside also. You probably have to paint the inside also lah. Maybe not. The inside looks okay. Yeah, then there's some signs of water damage on the second floor, one of the bedrooms, remember? Don't know that one is water damage or raccoon bite through that thing or some insects, some animal bite through that thing. Don't know. But yeah.
Yeah, and then you saw the second floor, the kitchen. I think there was a hole there on the floor.
First
I
floor.
think that was first thing he saw. First floor, yes.
No, that one. Oh no, second floor and first floor also have lah. That one, not. I don't think it's a bit. You should just cover with a wood shutter already. In fact, I don't know why he said need to change the kitchen cabinet in the second floor. Looks okay, like just put one countertop shutter already.
We'll try. We'll try and see what we can salvage. That's for sure.
Yeah.
But in terms of negotiation, right? Is it likely to be very emotionless? So there's no point writing, whatever we have discovered, all the issues that are present. Almost like you just have to give them an offer and say, yeah, based on the condition, this is what I'm offering.
Yeah. I think this is quite straightforward lah. You work your numbers backwards, then you just offer accordingly based on the pricing. Don't need to write letter.
Yeah.
The person see the letter already send to the boss tear the paper away. We have to make this money. That's it already. Find the next sucker that's gonna pay this price. Full stop.
Right. Yeah.
But one thing I'm heartened is that there seems to be some activities that people are renovating there, which is always a good sign. That's what he meant.
Yeah, I think he mentioned quite a lot of houses are being remodeled. Yeah.
No, he said one. He said that he was counting the number of duplexes and triplexes. So he said
I think he was saying at least 2 or 3 houses were brand new.
Yeah. 2 houses.
Correct. Yeah. Correct. So which is a good sign. So actually, if you know that, right, you can see how much they bought that. You can see how much they bought that, and then after that, you can see whether you got a good deal. Assuming he also said that side the house also quite thorough one. So hopefully, and you can even see who bought it. Is it an investor? Is it? I mean, just try to do some due diligence to see whether it makes sense that these people are going to spruce up, because this is what happened in Franklinton. From 50,000 houses, 20,000 houses become 300,000 houses.
And I think what I like is the fact that he also says, well, rentals should be about 1,001 for the 2-1 and 1,000. Maybe it's inflated lah, but it's not worse than what I got lah previously from the rest.
I agree with you on the part whereby the voucher size up, but I just don't know enough of the place where people with voucher will go for sharing places with other people lah. That's the only thing. Yeah, and if you imagine the bigger rooms are the second and first floor, which is people will talk what pass on so a bit not sure one So and this is your 比较 more valuable units, but then again I don't know even enough to know whether got people really like it or not lah, in that sense. So I can't.
Well, I think I take heart that I used only $2,000 as projected rental, and that also seemed to be quite decent already. So anything extra is really bonus. So I feel I'm quite keen to explore this lah. So even if you have to fork out more money at the start, hopefully the ARVs will support it later lah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
do try to track the population growth in the area. I think ultimately the reason why Columbus did well is also because of population growth. Cleveland on in general is dwindling, but it's area by area, so cannot see the whole county or the whole city. It's good to see by, if possible, track, if not then zip code to see, because if the population going down, I mean, but but housing is really rely on population one lah. So do verify that portion lah. If you can.
Yeah. Well, in terms of appreciation, I have to maybe even give it a bit of a miss lah. But in terms of rental, it's quite straightforward that you can get decent rental in lieu of solid appreciation. It is what it is. So it means that maybe I can take extra money from here and invest in Columbus also lah. Can diversify ma. Yeah.
Makes sense lah. Okay lah.
Okay. Yeah, thank you so much for your time. Appreciate it, Han. Yeah.
Good luck.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Thanks.
You have a good night then. Okay. Bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.